All right, everyone. How about a twin flame journey? How about we see, because of the energies going on right now, been about a week, I guess, since I did one of these, where the 74 Pinto of the Divine Masculine, this is their deck right here, is in relation to the brand new BMW of the Divine Feminine. And the only reason we do that car comparison is because most of the runners in this cycle are DM, not all. But they've been a little slower to learn. They haven't had some help. They're really busy pushing things down. I feel that in the energy right now. It's because I feel them pushing things down again. You know, trying to look away, trying to say it doesn't matter, whatever. But it's not that it's as bad as it was before. They're only doing it because there's a whole lot of what if in the energy. What could have been. Or as I called it in the, it's coupled with what I called in the title for the Friday reading, FOMO, fear of missing out, you know. So, you know, let's see where we go here. It's a general reading, may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it, okay? There's a whole playlist of these. You're all on different timelines, so you might be in different places in this soulmate cycle right now. Find the reading that resonates with you. But if you're called to this one, you might be right here. It doesn't matter if you're new here or not or whatever. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck for the Divine Feminine and see where the DFs are at right now. A lot of energies going on. A lot of energy here. This coming week is going to be something else. I think I nattered off some about it on the Friday reading. Jesus Christ. I see, you can always tell by my voice how the energy is, right? Because I have to swim in this in order to, you know, I separate myself from myself, you know, and I just read the energy. And it's kind of right there, read the energy. That's how it is right now. The bottom of the deck for the DF is the devil, okay? The goat with its feet on fire. We got to see what's on top here, try to figure out what that devil means, because that devil is crossing whatever this card is. Strength, yeah. You know, you've got something coming towards you. You're gonna. It's the message. The universe is very clear. The energy of this side, okay, whatever this side is to you, is headed your way. It's already on top of you, to be honest with you. These are very strong connections. And right here, a lot of you are feeling that. A lot of you know it deep inside, that something's going to happen, or you get the idea, or the readings are resonating, and you go, yeah, I get that. That makes sense. You need to know what you want here, okay? As far as where we're at in the twin flame journey now, it's just a check yourself moment for the DF. Is to make damn sure you know what you want. Because if you've been watching my readings lately, you know there's an energy coming up here of somebody getting, you know, in their fields. The DM is in their fields. Their feminine energy's coming up. And then there's a lot of energies that play around. I did a whole reading on Jupiter sextile in the North Node. I talked about it sort of creates a layer of bravery. Well, it gives you that same bravery, all right? And that bravery is crossed by the devil here, because it can go either way. Bravery is a double-edged sword. We can use it to fuck ourselves up the ass, or we can use it to do something right. It goes both ways. You know, you might get the bravery to vandalize something, right? But that's a stupid thing to do. It's going to get you in trouble, right? It's a dumb thing to do. By contrast, you could get the bravery to know what you want from this situation and reach out to somebody, or talk to somebody, or go after a job you don't want. Or you don't want. You probably don't want it, but one you don't think you can get. Freudian slip there. But either way, the bottom line is you need to know what you want out of this. All right, that's the baseline energy here. All right? Because I can tell you the energy's coming towards you. I'm going to shuffle the deck right now for the Divine Masculine. But it's some of the most impressive energy I've felt from this side before I even throw a card. I don't need the cards. The cards are just pretty pictures for all of you, and they reflect the energy. Help me make sure I'm getting it right a little bit. But I don't need them. I can tell you the energy here is pretty strong. With strength card on your side crossed by a devil, it doesn't surprise me. Don't let that devil scare you. It's just a matter of knowing what you want. Because when you don't, it's a bit of devil energy, isn't it? You're kind of deceiving yourself a little bit. Or you might reject something that maybe you shouldn't. You know, those kinds of things. It's a nice indicator. It really is. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Well, I say that because the bottom card is the Ten of Swords on their side. So whatever falls here from the top of the deck is crossed by the Ten of Swords. That's exactly what I've been telling you. It's a fear of missing out kind of thing, like I said in the title of the Friday reading I just did earlier. It's a fear of missing out. Somebody wonders what could have been here because they're feeling it. All right? And I think it drives forward movement. I truly do. It's a Three of Pentacles. Yeah. 10 Swords. Now they want it. It's almost as though I say to you, now here they come. Now they want it. Now they want to build a foundation. Because there's nothing here. These are children on this card in the Lightseer deck. There's nothing here. There isn't. And again, not unlike your devil that you have crossing over here. No, I better put it up right. Not unlike your devil. It can go either way. You're going to get some bravery in the energy from Jupiter sextile in the North Node. All right, it's going to expand things for you. It's going to make you see, yeah, I can do that. That can happen. Things like that. But it's a double-edged sword. Well, it's a double-edged sword for them too. They want to build things with you. This 10 of Swords can go either way. 10 Swords can go dead, done, that's it, it's over. Or it can go, it can reset to an Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning, and communication, and action, and all of that. Let's see where we go. All right, let's clarify. Let's clarify these cards here. We'll start with you with the little version of the animal deck that I used for you. And let's see where we go. Why is the strength here? Tell me more about the strength card for the DF side. All right, let's see where we go here. And I'm going to make the bottom card, the crossing card on this, crossing the center card of the three I pull on this. I'm going to leave your devil as the main crossing energy here. In fact, I'm going to put it back just so you have it right there. And I'm going to put there 10 of Swords back as well, just so they have it. Okay, just so those energies are there. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go. All right, and this might be a warning not to get in your head, not to obsess, not to worry about it, but most of you should be able to feel this energy on top of this side, on top of you, or coming towards you. Let's see. Why is the strength card here? I see what my crossing card is. My crossing card for the center card that's going to fall in the three I'm going to pull is the Ace of Cups. Somebody's about to tell you, I am telling you, yep, there it is, the King of Pentacles, the Star crossed by the Ace of Cups. I was just going to say it, and you know I was, and the Five of Swords. You know I was about to say it. I was about to say with that Ace of Cups crossing the Star card there, but before I pulled the Star, I was going to say, you're about to find out something. Somebody's about to tell you how they feel, and it's a huge energy of FOMO over here. Fear of missing out. They already missed out. They already fucked this up. The DM side is a walking I fucked up upright. And there's nothing here with these children on this Three of Pentacles. They want something. None of these DMs ever wanted this to be over. I've been feeling that for a long time. They wanted an aspect of it to be over, but either way. As far as your side goes, just in the baseline cards here, the Star. You're about to get something. It's here. It's on top. The energy is on top of you. It's here. That's why you got to know what you want out of it, because if you don't, you know, you got to know what you learned out of it. You got to know what you want out of it, because the connection itself has on both sides on some level become a little bit toxic for some of you. Not all, but for some of you, actually for most of you it has on some level, either through holding on to a little bit of resentment, to, you know, just fear. Fear is toxic. Fear is what screws everybody's life over. Fear ends more lives in regret than anything else. All the stuff you were afraid to do. Oh, I wish I'd have done that. Well, that's real great. You're 85 years old. You wish you had done that when you were 30. Oh my God. Oh my God. When it's too late. You know, you have to get it. Remember that thought, carry it with you and feeling to your next life, and maybe you'll do it then. It's your only hope at that point. But the bottom line here is, it's here. And there is some stability coming here. On the other side, because energy is always in layers, the DM knows the value of the DF. The DM knows that the DM knows that the DF is irreplaceable. They're an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, and you're not just going to find that anywhere. I got to turn a fan on here. It's hot. It's 94 degrees at my house today. Fucking hell. So the bottom line is, it's right here. Five of Swords. Bookending that. That's this devil energy. That's this. Make sure you take the long view, is the message to the DF. Take the long view. Make sure you know what you want here. That's the only message here. I got no lecture for you. I got no 90-minute video explaining to you about your self-worth or anything like that. No, the message here has been clear since these two cards fell. All right? Know what you want out of this because it's showing up. The star is my center card, crossed by the Ace of Cups. It's about to be cracked open. Somebody never told you how they felt, and now they got FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what it is. That's what's going on over here. Now I'm going to clarify this with a little version of the Lightseer deck, and we'll see. Why's the Three of Pentacles here? Tell me about the DM side. Clarify the Three of Pentacles for me. Why is it here? This is amazing energy. It's exactly what I picked up in the energy. The cards are reflecting it perfectly. You want to talk about fear of missing out? Oh shit, upright, I better do something. 10 swords crossing 3 pentacles. Nobody ever did anything here. Nobody did. Most of you, your person, this DM and the 74 Pinto over here, just stayed on the side of the road working on their car because it wasn't running right. You flying up the freeway. You know, you've thrived, you've grown. They see that. Your reflecting is the King of Pentacles. It's a beautiful energy. 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. On the other side, I got little children here who are sad that they missed out on something. Of course they missed out. They missed out on the King of Pentacles. What the hell? Again, your energy DF is just all about make sure you know what you want. Take the long view here. You take the short view, you sabotage yourself. And on another layer of energy, this DM energy has been sabotaging this. They've been self-sabotaging. There's a whole lot of deception all around here, too. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Tell me about the... Okay, yeah, I told you. Fear of missing out. Just like with you, you had the Ace of... what was it? The Ace of Cups crossing your star card in the center. Crossing their center card is the Page of Wands. It again is my card here in these Twin Flame Journey readings of you whizzing by the 74 Pinto in your BMW, and they know they can't catch you, but they don't want you to get away, so they shoot your tire out. Again, we have a DM shooting the tire out of the DF so they can't go up the road, so then you have to ask them to come change the tire, right? It's that psychotic, it's that old trick of the psychotic ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, right? You know, they know you're going to call them to come fix the tire or come fix the car, so they vandalize the car. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. Again, FOMO. Just think over here, fear of missing out. That's why they're coming towards you. I saw it in a hotspot reading I did the other day for Cancer. I had a person who was coming towards them. You know, it's a different energy. This is a general reading for all of you with the Twin Flame Journey, but it was an energy of someone who just has to see what would have happened. They already missed out. Now they want to see if they can get it back. All right, let's see what's on top. Let's go. Here we go. I can see the fucking tower. Come on, when I'm right, I'm right. Okay, I'm right. I'm sorry. The center card is the Three of Cups, crossed by that. Fear of missing out. Look at the... You want to see something? Fine, I'll pull the last card too, just so we have it. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise. Ten of Pentacles bookending the tower. This is a lot to talk about. But I'm going to show you why this is... I laughed when this Three of Cups fails. This Three of Cups is somebody finally opening up. Remember, energies in layers. I'm giving you the layers. So listen up. This is somebody finally opening up to you. All right? Who actually doesn't want you to get away. They truly want to work on this with this Page of Wands crossing it. So this side is communicating with this side. The communication is over here. The receiving of communication, the star crossed by the sealed Ace of Cups that you didn't know about, how they truly felt, is over here. It's a perfect read. The cards are reflecting the energy perfectly, which tells me when that happens, as it has with a lot of the readings lately, this is an important reading. And with that Devil crossing that Strength card for you, Strength is a Leo energy. Leo energy is classified as passionate forward movement. This shit is coming your way. That Lion has one of the roses from the Two of Cups in his deck. Make sure you know what you want. They think they know what they want with you. I think here with the Ten of Pentacles, and I don't mean that in a bad way, they're just sort of coming in because they don't want you to get away. It's a last-ditch move before these 10 swords remain 10 swords and don't reset to an Ace of Swords. Okay? There's nothing here. They want to build something. What I find interesting, I've told you about the center cards, is the Ten of Pentacles bookending the Tower. Okay? In the layers of energy, I think you're going to be real surprised by how this person feels about you. I do. I think most of you would be. And it doesn't surprise me with the Three of Pentacles there as well. But in another layer of energy, so they might come out of nowhere as well. That energy is there. It's something that can just show up like that. But having it with the Ten of Pentacles, there's actually a potential for that here. Now look, they get the Ten of Pentacles here, you get the Five of Swords. And the message in this Five of Swords, while it does tie to your energy here on the King, also reflects back over here to the Devil a little bit. Again, you can have this with this person on one level of energy if you take the long view on it, if you know what you want out of it, and you convey that message back. All right? Holding back never got anybody anywhere. All right? Don't go crazy on them. But you're going to need to convey the message back and tell them what you want. I don't know that they're capable of anything beyond a page and telling you what they want. They might storm off and be all crazy and stuff. But this is a person, and I'm going to tell you this for some of you where your person's in like a third party in a relationship or marriage or family dynamic of some kind. That shit is done. There's a strong level of energy here. Whatever was long term on their side, I'll read it to you literally. Okay? Because of fear of missing out. And them really feeling you right now in the feels. Whatever is happening on their side that's long term is done. And somebody's going to communicate this to you as part of this Ace of Cups. It's destiny for them to do that with the Star here because their lesson was one of being vulnerable. And there's nothing more vulnerable than confession. Than confessing to somebody that I wasn't telling the truth. We had a cover story out that we were doing well and all that kind of stuff. That takes a lot. And it's to be respected on some level when somebody does that. Actually on a very high level. Okay, I would like to point that out to those of you. Which might save you from self-sabotaging and yelling at them and going, aha, I knew it. That's not going to get anybody anywhere. That's not going to help them to open up more. Right? It isn't. But they are opening up. Whatever's on their side has come to a crashing end. It crashed and burned. Something, they're done with it. They're not given to it. And it's happening on both sides of the connection for those of you where your person's married or they're in a relationship. Both sides. One side is changing and the other side is realizing they're changing, or both sides are changing. Something's happening. It's happening very suddenly, or it's already happened. Now what also is interesting here is I have a star and a tower in the same reading. So I have to point. So this is why I pull cards and don't just read energy. I can take all this in as the energy and just sort of sort it out. But the cards help you see it. Okay? Now, in a reading where you pull a star, it implies a tower. Okay? Because you don't get the star until you get a tower. The star comes after the tower in the tarot. And it's one of the few card combinations in the tarot where positioning applies. You know, the number sequence really applies. And it always reflects an energy that way. My point is, the tower comes first, then the star. You understand what I'm saying? So if your person something happens on your person's side with their long term. Either their way of thinking, a marriage, a relationship, a partnership, and then they open up to you. So that's that tower is what you're waiting for this Ace of Cups and this communication from them to get cracked open. All of the communication is pointing your way. All of the receiving of communication is on you. All right? It's a very nice reading. It is. I'm going to pull some future influence, but I'm going to do it from a separate deck. I'm going to leave these decks as they are right here. Okay? I want you to see the star, but I know that's going to go off camera, but that's all right. The star is under there. Know that the star is under there. Okay. Let's grab the Witch's deck. Let me pull a future influence for your connection. I'm not going to do individual this time. I'm just going to pull future in 3 cards and a crossing card for your connection. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to pull on the Tower energy. I'm picking an energy here because there's a lot of energy here. I'm picking the Tower because it's one of the most important cards on the table. It's what lights the wick for everything. There can't be communication to you until the Tower happens. You don't get the star until you get a Tower. Okay? Hopefully I made that clear. So I'm going to pull on the Tower energy and I'm going to ask how it relates to the connection. I'm going to pull it from your perspective. So in other words, what's the Tower mean to you? What can you expect from this person post-Tower? All right? And I'm going to probably get a little layer of energy about what that Tower is to them as well. All right, let's see. I laughed when I saw the bottom card. The bottom card is crossing the next card out, the center card. But that's all I need. That's all I need. It is something you've long waited for. It's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's an ace of pentacles. It's something you've long been waiting for from this person. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's here. It's right there. Or for most of you, it's almost there, and I'll tell you why in a second. Yep, there it is, the world. As we move it, god damn, I love tarot. It really does. Take it from me. I don't need the fucking cards. I can read the energy without it. And that's why I take chances and I read the energy first and then I throw cards. Because I know these cards just reflect the energy so beautifully. This is about the new cycle, the new core energy we're moving into. Okay? I said it's happening soon. As we move more into the core energy, more and more of your people are going to have this tower moment. More and more DMs are going to have this tower moment. And more of you are going to be hearing from your person. I know that for a fact because at the bottom, and I laughed when I saw it right before I pulled that, is the Three of Wands. Okay? They do not want, this is the classic card of fear of missing out. This is FOMO upright. And I told you their whole core energy here is fear of missing out. It's right here. Look, the ship is getting away. You're on that ship with the buffet, the gambling, and the go-karts. We talked about it the other day in a reading. That ship's got everything. This is your person, the DM. They want to be on this ship, and it's getting away. They're going to have to get their cape wet. And to this character on the card, this energy on the card, getting the cape wet is a big deal. It's a tower moment for this person to get that damn cape wet. They love that cape. It's high end. Bought it on High Street. It cost them a lot of money. Okay, It really, I'm just giving you the energy through it now, the only way I read it. This is how I read the energy. All right, hopefully that makes sense to you. This is something this person does not want to miss out on. They don't want to miss out on you. They don't want you to go through and not ever tell you how they feel because it's a whole lot of what could have happened. What if energy here. And what if energy always leads to, especially when there's another chance, when there can be another chance, always leads to fear of missing out. You know? Because they missed out once. If they miss out now, it'll just be missing out again. That's why the universe is warning you. It's almost a warning for the DF. It doesn't give me any advice to give you. It's just talking about the journey here. Literally. Usually I get advice to give you. Stay out of your head. The only advice I have, the only thing the universe wants to tell you is they're coming. And make sure you know what you want from it. Take the long view here because it does have Ten of Pentacles potential. For some of you, they're changing their whole world on their side just to reach out to you. They're defying somebody else just to do it. In other words, kind of sneaking in. That's possible too. That's not for all of you. Okay, I know those words go deaf on people. Oh, that's not for me. This whole reading must not be for me because he said that. No, energy is in layers. I'm giving you the layers. Each layer means something to a group of you watching, and I'm just trying to make sure I tell everybody everything that's here. What's the last card? Ace of Wands. I didn't look. I just knew it was something good. I just knew it. It's the Ace of Wands. Right? And this world is crossed, of course, by our guy who's going to get his cape wet. They're going to jump in the water. But jumping in the water to this guy is that tower. And it's all brought to you by the new energetic cycle, the core energy that we're moving into more and more each day as we go into April. It started in mid-March. I told you the cycle ended. The old cycle, the cloudy day, ended in the middle of March. All right? The new cycle is a sunny day. They can see clearly now. The rain is gone. And as we move in, it's going to blend and blend and blend. By the time we get to the end of April, we'll all be in it. Which is why May opens with a tower crossed by the Six of Wands, victory, in my second quarter of 2022 reading. I've got someone here, basically at the end of the day, they're on their way. Their energy's already there. We're just waiting on this tower. We're waiting for this person to get their cape wet. For some of you, it's already happened. For some of you, it's about to happen. Either way, it's very soon. Three of Wands is just one little bit away from Four of Wands, which is a happy new beginning, which is kind of what this is. This is a passionate new beginning. It's the Ace of Wands. It's coming very soon. This is fear of missing out. And also a realization that whatever is long-term on their side, the way they've been living, who they've been living with, who they've been living around, it's not working for them. They want to tell you how they feel, and it looks like you receive it, And the DF needs to make sure they take long view and not short view. That'll be sabotage. You will sabotage 10 Pentacles with this person, with this connection, and maybe some of the lessons you could take away from this connection if you don't know what you want from this. And you need to convey that message to them. You have to be honest when a conversation happens here, because it looks like it is. This connection's going nowhere. And somebody's got real fear of missing out here. I love that this backed up my Friday reading. I do. And I'm pulling it like 2 or 3 hours after I pulled that reading. It's amazing. Okay. That's it. Tomorrow we're going to pull a weekly reading. And I told you on my Friday reading all about the week. So it's pretty massive energies. And this is jiving with it. So that's your reading. That's where we're at. I hope this reading was helpful. If I help one person, I've done my job, because this can be fucked up here. You want to let this energy flow, DFs. Okay? Let them fear missing out. Let them see you off doing your thing. Alright? Make sure you know what you want. That's all I can say. Okay. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Alright? Alright, there you go. Good luck.